What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Today I want to drop a gem on y'all. I've been using Booksy for years now, probably since I started cutting hair. Now when I moved to Arizona, Booksy made it a lot easier for me to find new clients and grow my clientele. Till this day I still use Booksy. I can't speak for everybody, but for me, sometimes I hate when new people book with me just because I don't know what kind of person they are. I don't know if it's going to be someone that's cool, someone that's not. I don't know if it's going to be a kid. I don't know if it's going to be a struggle haircut. You know, all these things kind of add up. And then I don't know if they're going to show up. So what I was doing for a little while now was I was texting people like, hey, you're new, just a heads up, I need you to pay in advance because I don't know if you're going to show up. I'd rather them take the risk than me. But what I've been noticing is some people do not feel comfortable doing that. And I completely understand. Some of them would hit me up like, hey, can I pay half? Because I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not 100% sure about this, but I'm willing to pay half. Cool. Other people were just like, nah, I'm not paying. Just cancel it. Or some people would just not reply at all. I had someone put me on, Abel over at Complex in Pasco. He put me on to the mobile payments. Basically, you can turn on your mobile payments on Booksy. That allows you to charge a cancellation fee and a no call, no show fee. It's under cancellation policy or no call, no show policy, one of the two. I can't remember at the moment, but since I've been doing that, I've been getting a lot more new clients that actually take my time serious. They actually show up to these haircuts. If they miss, I get to charge them. It automatically charges them. All I have to do is mark them as a no call, no show, or they cancel. If they cancel at the last minute as well, it also charges them. The one downfall is you can't just hit it to where it charges everyone. I looked into it and you just can't do it unless you go into every single client and change their profile from a trusted client to a not trusted client. The plus side of this, you can choose how many haircuts they come to before they become a trusted client. Now, if you've been cutting someone's hair for a really long time, I mean, you can set it to 1,000. You can set it to 1,000,000 haircuts before they become a trusted client. That way, they'll probably never become a trusted client, if I'm being honest. That is something you can do. You don't have to. Right now, mine is set to like 20. And then the people who I don't trust all the time, 100% of the time, I just put them as not a trusted client. You can always change it even after they have a certain amount of haircuts under their belt. Even after they come a certain amount of times, let's say it's past the limit of haircuts you set, you can still have them put their card information in and charge them a cancellation fee. Now this helps because I feel like if someone misses a haircut, I'm just sitting there. I'm sitting there bored. I hate sitting there bored for like an hour. If I'm sitting there bored for an hour, I usually get tired. I'm sure a lot of us do, but I'm just used to being on the go so much. You can also set a time limit. Let's say if they cancel 3 hours before, you charge them a fee. I set mine to 12 hours simply because if someone cancels the night before, let's say it's 2 a.m. and they cancel their appointment and they got a 9 a.m., I'm out of luck. Most likely people have already looked at the schedule. They're not looking at the schedule anymore because it already said I was booked out the first time. So that is the only reason I set it for 12 hours, because a lot of people tend to do that. They'll cancel the night before and I don't have any time to get someone else in. 9 times out of 10, I'm asleep. Therefore, it still protects me. Now, if someone hits you up and they're like, oh, I got a family emergency, you can cancel their appointment without charging them if you would like to. You don't have to charge them every time. You can do it without, but make sure they hit you up and you do it. I'm sure there's a way to refund it. I haven't had to do that yet, so I'm not 100% sure, but there is a way to avoid them having to pay the cancellation fee if they hit you up, if it is an emergency or whatever the case may be. Now, the money does take 3 to 5 business days sometimes to get to your account, depending on your bank, depending on if it's a weekend, depending on all this other stuff. So I would make sure you look into that. And the cancellation fee is charged at the end of the business day. Let's say someone cancels at 9 a.m. If there's another cancellation, you got to charge somebody else. They're all charged at the end of the night. I know mine charged them at like 11:50 at night the last time I had someone cancel last minute. And they do take a small fee, but I will take that. Let's say, I want to say they took like, I'm not even sure. I want to say it was some cents. So it wasn't much, but I'll definitely take $38.60 over $0.00 and just sitting there for an hour. I mean, I guess you got to pick your battles. That alone got me, I probably got like 6 new clients every week. I already have 3 new clients on Tuesday. That's just one day. That's the first day of the week. With that being said, you can just build up clientele from there, and you'll get serious clients and clients that are serious about your time and serious about getting their haircuts and are willing to show up. And those are the type of clients most of us want. I don't want someone who's like, oh, I booked for Tuesday on Saturday, but I don't know if I'm gonna show up or not. So it's something to look into. When you do sign up, it does ask for either your social, your EIN, or something of that nature. Just make sure you get that filled out correctly. If it is not filled out correctly, it will not go through. I had to look on my tax form to make sure I got everything correct, because sometimes they want a middle initial, depending on if that middle initial is on your taxes. Also, it's gonna ask for your bank account. At the end of the year, it'll probably send you like a 1099 or whatever you need to fill out taxes for your business. It's just more proof of income, I guess. If I were you, I would definitely look into that. You can't get that time back, so it's best you use it wisely. That's it for this video. Like, subscribe, let me know what y'all want to see next, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Also, podcast is on the way. Depending when I drop this video, it may or may not be out by the time I drop this video. Go check it out on my other channel. Tino Cruz is the name of that channel. We have a podcast, me and Jose. I hope y'all enjoy it. Like I said, like, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
I ain't got the time to be thinking about a chick. If she getting out of line all the time, I'm a dip. I've been on my grind, I might slide, but I won't slip. I got money in my mind, get a bag and make it flip. I ain't got the time to be thinking about a chick.